Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first video, hi, I'm Alaina, and this is the Organized Money, where we talk about planning, productivity, organization, and managing money. If that interests you, then make sure that you click that subscribe button, as I would love for you to be a part of our little family. Today's video is going to be on the 6 financial apps that I believe you should download in 2019. This is video number 7 in our Vlogmas Adulting 101 series, and I hope that you have been enjoying the videos. If you have not seen them all, then make sure that you check the description box below, as I will have a playlist with all of them there for you. Now, everyone knows that I am a paper budgeter. I have plenty of planner budgeting videos here on YouTube because I actually really love to write down the numbers. But I do have some financial apps that are helping me on my financial journey. Most of these apps I have been using since January 2018, and I wanted to share them with you just in case you wanted to add them into your financial planning in 2019. So with that, let's jump into the 6 financial apps that I believe you should download in 2019.
So the first app that we're going to be discussing today is an app called Budget. Budget is a free budgeting app that helps you manage your expenses in a very simple way. I love this app because it's super simple and very easy to use. Now, initially, I found this app about a year ago, and I played with it for a little bit, and then I quickly lost interest. However, when I saw Shay Budgets do a review on this app, it re-sparked my interest in this app, so I would definitely tell you to check out her video on how she uses this to manage her budget for the month. Now, I don't use this app to manage my monthly expenses. I am very dedicated to my Happy Planner, and I still use my Happy Planner for monthly expenses. However, I do use this app in order to manage my event expenses. It's different things that's coming up throughout the year, and I like to keep track of my budgets for those particular events. So now I'm just showing you how I am setting up those particular budgets for 2019. As you can see at the top, I have Christmas 2018 because that one has not passed yet. And then I do keep track of like an overall overview of all of my expenses for the year. So that's everything that could possibly come out at any point in time during 2019. I will add one list that if I need to refer back to it, or if I ever lose my planner, then I am able to refer back to this list and recreate my paper budget. The other budgets that I'm creating in here are just upcoming events that are going to happen every year, and I usually recreate them every year, and I will just add a particular amount that I would like to spend on that event. So as you can see, this app is very simple and very easy to use. It is a great app to keep track of income and expenses. So if you are a person who just likes to keep it simple and want something that's very easy to adapt to your life, then this is definitely the one to start off with. Now, if you want something that goes in a little bit deeper and you want to know more about like what's going on with your finances, then this would not be that app. This is just for someone who's just starting out, maybe someone in high school and in college, and you just want to see an overview of what's going on with your income and expenses. And you can also see at the bottom there, it keeps track of how much income and your overall balance that you have on that particular budget. I love that feature because it's keeping track of how much you have left to spend. So this is the Budget app, and I think it would be a great one for you to use in 2019. So the second app is a great app to find out where you are overall in your finances. It is called Mint. Now, I must say that you shouldn't get this app unless you are ready to face the music, because this app can definitely hurt your feelings. As soon as I open it, you can see that it shows me our overall net worth, which currently our net worth is negative because we are currently paying down debt. This app will keep track of your credit score, it will keep track of your bills, it alerts you of your cash flow, your net worth, your investments. Even if you have any unusual spending, it will alert you of that so that you can keep track or get back on track if you notice anything unusual. Because my husband is not a paper budgeter, we use this app in order to do our financial meetings and an annual overview to find out where we are per year. So when we first started using the app, we were at $180,000 negative net worth. So now we're at 140. We've paid off about 40,000. So we feel like we're headed in a good direction. And I would also recommend that you do the same if you decide to get this app. Sometimes when we see negative numbers or we see numbers that are not favorable, it can get very discouraging. However, I would say just make sure that you are making progress. Like I said, we started off at negative 180. We're at negative 140 now. And I feel like we're headed in a good direction. So even though we aren't where we want to be, we are not where we started either. So make sure that you stay focused on your goals and keep pushing, but also download Mint. So the third app on my list is an app called Capital. It's Qapital, and this is a great saving app. Once again, it is also free, and I use it for sinking funds. You can set up this app to take money out of your checking account and put it into different funds for you to save. So for 2019, we are scheduled to have 10 sinking funds. Our categories are travel, home repair, medical, Christmas, clothing, school fees, birthdays, car maintenance, gift giving, and home remodel. I am going to set up each category within this app, and then I can set different rules for it to take money out of my checking account and put it into the app. For instance, I do have a roundup rule set up to where it will round up to the next dollar, take the change, and actually deposit it. You can also set it to where it picks a certain day. So if you wanted to take money out on payday, you can also have it take money out on payday and put it in a particular category. Another great feature of this app is the ability to move money from one category to another. So if you decide that you need more money in one sinking fund versus another sinking fund, you can easily transfer it, and I really love that feature. If you're ready to move money from a sinking fund back into your bank account because you need to actually use it, it takes a couple days for the money to transfer, so just be prepared for that. And like I said before, you can set up rules in order to get the money to transfer over into your capital account. This is a list of the current rules that they have in place. Some of my favorites are the roundup rule and the freelancer rule, which you can actually help you save for taxes if you are like me and you have a lot of freelance work. I am loving the Capital app, so I definitely think it's one that you should download in 2019. So I'm not going to spend much time on the next app because I believe it has been talked about to death, but it is the app Credit Karma. Now, while I still believe that myfico.com is the best place to monitor your credit score, Credit Karma is absolutely free, and it is the best app to kind of stay on top of where you are overall with your credit. This app gives you an overview of your TransUnion and Equifax score and also gives you tips on how to improve your credit health. If you don't have this one on your phone already, then definitely download it for 2019. The next app is probably one of my favorites, and it is called Acorns. Acorns is an investment app that lets you automatically invest your spare change from your debit card or credit card purchases. I downloaded this app in January of 2018, and as of right now, I have about $1,900 in the app. So the way that it works is every time I swipe my debit card, it is linked to kind of round it up to the next dollar. However, it doesn't take my change every single time I swipe my card. Once my roundups reach $5, then it withdraws the money and invests it into a personalized stock portfolio. I like this one out of all of the apps that I've shown you today because this one is the only one where your money actually grows over time. Not that you're going to become a millionaire off of this app, but I do like to see the potential of the growth that you could possibly get. The app does charge you. It's about $2 a month, I believe, which in reading and doing my research, that's a pretty high percentage based on what you're actually getting. And you don't actually get a nice return until you get 5,000 within the app. I still enjoy doing it because I am more using it like a savings account more than a stock portfolio, but I enjoy it a lot because I do have the option of gaining a little money on the money that I put within the app. Now, I will have all the links to the apps within the description box. With this one, though, you receive $5 and I receive $5 if you use my referral link. So if you do decide to get this one, I would appreciate it if you used my link in order to do it. And the last app that I have for you today is an app called Hiatus. I just came across this one, but in the short time that I have had it, I absolutely love it. Hiatus is a subscription app that kind of keeps track of all of the automated things that are coming out of your account. A lot of times with automated payments and recurring things, we lose track of them and we don't realize how much money we are actually spending on them, especially things like iTunes in our case, in our home. But with this app, it kind of rounds them all together and adds everything up, and then it tells you exactly how much you are spending on those things. So I can quickly go through the app and pinpoint something that I am either spending too much on or that I thought I had gotten rid of, and make sure that I turn it off. Well, guys, that's it for the 6 financial apps that I think you should have in 2019. Do you have any additional apps that you think we should have? Make sure that you leave it in the comments below. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at The Organized Money, and see you in tomorrow's video. Bye, guys.